Good day, grade 5s. Welcome to chapter 2, page 81. We are going to have a look at what strategies can be used to multiply whole numbers. The very first lesson is all about prime factorization. You can write every composite as a product of prime factors. This is called prime factorization of a number. A factor tree is a diagram that shows the prime factorization of composite numbers. Let's have a look. Mr. Samer surveyed his class and found that his students have a total of 36 pets. Find the prime factorization of 36. Let's see how we do it. First, we write the number to be factorized at the top, like that. Second, we choose any pair of whole number factors of 36. So 2 times what is 36? 2 times 18 is 36. Now we have to do exactly the same with 18. So we have to say what times what is 18. 2 times 9 is 18. We bring down the 2. 2 cannot go into 9, but we can say 3 times 3 equals 9. So the prime numbers for 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Let's do it another way. Let's say 3 times what is 36? What are we going to write in there? Correct. 3 times 12 is 36. Now let's factorize 12. What times what is 12? 3 times 4 is 12. 3, we cannot factorize it anymore, but we can do 4. Let's try. We bring down the 3. Now 4 is 2 times 2 equals to 4. Can you see that we have 2 times 2 on the left side? We also have 2 times 2 on the right. We have 3 times 3 on the right and 3 times 3 on the left. So write the prime factors in order from least to greatest. Least means the small number. Greatest means the big number. So let's write it from least to greatest. There you go. The prime factorization of 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Remember, you can stop this video anytime so that you can have time to write down all the answers in your book. To check if we worked correctly, we can work backwards. Multiply all the prime factors in order from left to right. Then compare your product with a composite number. Product means your answer. Let's have a look. 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 times 3 equals 12. 3 times 12 times 3 equals 36. There you go. See? It works out correctly, so our calculations are correct. Let's have a look at sample 2. First, you can choose any pair of whole number factors such as 3 times 8, 4 times 6, 2 times 12, because all of those is equal to 24. So let's have a look. First, 3 times what equals 24? Correct, 8. 3 times 8 equals 24. Now, 8. How can we factorize 8? Let's see. 2 times 4 equals 8. 2 cannot be factorized anymore, so we have to bring down the 2. But let's see what can we do with a 4. What times what equals 4? Correct. 2 times 2 equals 4. Can you remember again how are we supposed to write down all the prime factors? Write the prime factors in order from least to greatest. The prime factors of 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Check. Remember how to check it? We work backwards. We say 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 3 is 24. Correct. Now, let's see if you understand what we have just learned. Can you try to find the prime factorization of 16? I will give you time to think. Go on, try it by yourself. Two times what is 16? Use your skip counting chart. Yes, 2 times 8 is 16. Did you write it down? And now, what do you need to do next? Think. Come on, try yourself. You can do it. Factorize 8 now. Clever girl. 2 times 4 equals 8. Now, how do you finish it? What happens to the 2? And can you factorize 4? You're nearly there. Well done. 2 times 2 equals 4. So, the prime factorization of 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Well done, Mabruk. You know how to do factorization now. In class, we will work on the independent practice to find the prime factorization of each of the numbers that you see over there. I will do number 2 with you on the video. First, you write 63. Then you have to choose any pair of whole number factors of 63. 2 cannot go into 63 because 63 is an odd number. So then we try 3. 3 times 21 is 63. Now, 3, we cannot divide it any less. So 3 will stay. We will bring 3 down. 21. What are the factors of 21? Think about it. 3 goes into 21. 3 goes into 21 7 times. Let's write it down. There you go. We have 3. We bring down the 3. And then the factors of 21 is 3 times 7. So the prime factors 463 is 3 times 3 times 7. There you go. Remember, girls, use your skip counting chart that I gave you. Use it to help you. Now these, they look very difficult, but they're not that difficult. They give us some of the numbers and we have to find the missing number. So all we need to do is, we need to say 2 times 2 is 4. Write it above the 2 times 2. Now we are going to say 4 times 13. We're going to work it out. Now we are going to say 4 times 13 equals what? Difficult. Not so difficult if you think about it. Let's skip count in 4s 13 times. So take your hand, make a fist. And every time you count in 4, you put up one finger. Let's start. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. You have 10 fingers up now? Because 4 times 10 is 40. We need to go another 3. 44, 48, 52. Now all we need to do now is to find out 52 times what equals 104. 52 times 2 equals 104. So the missing number is 2. In class, we will try 11 and 12. Girls, I hope you understand how to do factorization, prime factorization. We will do it in class and we will repeat it and practice it until we get it right. But in the meantime, you have to learn your skip counting. Practice and practice and practice your skip counting because you really need skip counting. You really need to do your timetables, understand your timetables, know your timetables to be able to do prime factorization. See you in class.